A very good afternoon and welcome to Gradeup. My name is Abhishek Singh and I hope that all of you must be doing good. Hello Shubham, how are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon and welcome to the class. So guys, today the topic is going to be something which is very crucial, right? And it's crucial because it is related to the health. All right. So recently, a World Health Assembly that adopted the new resolution on malaria. So this is going to be about the same. So I hope that all of you are doing good and all of you are staying healthy in this situation of the pandemic, right? However, let me also tell you guys that this is the not just the only time that the human health is facing such a hazardous challenge and such a vast challenge. In fact, there have been many such cases or such diseases which are existing since the quite long time, and still they are not able to be encountered completely. Malaria is one of those diseases. Okay, so guys, in today's lecture we will try to see that which are the steps taken for to mitigate, as well as what is the latest development about the status of malaria. So my name is Abhishek Singh. Those who have joined for the first time and not aware about, so that guys, this is myself. I have been guiding the UPSC aspirants since 2017 and appeared in the UPSC interview in 2013 and in the mains examination for 2014 and 2018. Apart from that, I have also qualified the written examination and appeared in the medical tests of the FCAT successively for 2 years, as well as the CDS examination, right? So we can say that the competitive examination is already great deal to do. Now, before moving ahead, I'd like to inform to all of you, right, that guys, if you are dreaming or if you are having this dream to become an IAS officer in future, Gradeup is with all of you. Gradeup आप सबके साथ है, और that is why we are providing you in this occasion of the World Environment Day, जो कि आज के दिन 5th of June को हर साल सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है. So on this occasion, we are providing you 45% off on the Gradeup Super. Just use this code Nature45 and avail this straight off. Okay. So guys, what is the context? Let's come to the topic. So what is the context here? Basically, the World Health Assembly, the 74th World Health Assembly, that was recently conducted, and it adopted the new resolution on malaria. And also it declared the World NTD Day. Good afternoon, Tanvi. Very good afternoon. So what is this World Health Conference, or what is this you can say World NTD Day? Okay. So guys, basically we can say that the World NTD is here. NTD is for the, it is related to the tropical diseases. Okay, it is related to the tropical diseases, especially the ones which are neglected tropical diseases. All right. So this occasion, that is a very noteworthy occasion and especially important for the upcoming exam as well. Why? Because still, guys, malaria that exceeds any other communicable disease. If you see the overall numbers of the people killed by this disease, only if you leave TB or the tuberculosis, which is still currently the leading most infectious disease to kill the people. All right. So that means we can say that COVID-19 or the novel coronavirus disease, that is comparatively a new type of disease. However, we must be very careful while dealing with the old and conventional diseases like malaria, TB, etc. Basically, the tropical diseases. Okay, as these are mostly developing in the regions of Africa, Asia, and Americas, particularly Central and the Southern Americas, which are located in the tropics. Okay. So what are the NTDs, the neglected tropical diseases, and why are these called as neglected? First of all, so guys, these are called neglected because these do not receive as much funding, okay, as much funding as should be given, right? And why so? Why so? Because of the lack of, you can say, intent or lack of awareness. It's not like that. Okay, it's not like that. But it is because that these diseases are not so prevalent among those VIP or those developed or advanced nations. These are mostly prevalent in the backward or the underdeveloped nations of Asia, Africa, South America, etc. That is why these are receiving the less funding for the research and treatment. Okay. Now, examples you can say tuberculosis, HIV/AIDS, malaria, all these. Got it? So, in the World Health Assembly, it was also declared that January 30 as the World NTD Day. That is the World Neglected Tropical Diseases Day. Acha, one thing guys, apart from this topic, like I would like to say that even the tropical diseases, even this nomenclature also has the problem. Tropical diseases. As if the nomenclature indicates that the tropics are actually the source of origin of these diseases, right? However, we can say that these are the claimed things, not exactly known, okay? Especially the mosquitoes, they can be found anywhere. But yes, it's widely believed that they are found in the tropics because of the climatic conditions. That is why it is called tropical disease. So UAE, right? UAE, it brought a proposal to recognize this January 30th as the day of the World Day to mark the neglected tropical diseases. All right. So such first day was celebrated. It was celebrated in the 2020, last year itself, right? And in 2021, what happened? The new roadmap was launched. New roadmap to mitigate the neglected tropical diseases. Okay, this was caused. So which is the most common one, or which is the most you can say dreadly, because till now, despite all the efforts, guys, scientists are able, they have been successful to achieve the vaccine of the, or to make the vaccine of the tuberculosis, right? They have been able to make the vaccination or the even the proper medicines of the other deadly diseases like the typhoid, or even the diseases like the hepatitis vaccines are also there. Even very recently, COVID-19 vaccination is also discovered very quickly within 1 year of research or something. But malaria, despite so many years of research and development, still there is no permanent vaccination which can be given to the people who are among the prone population. And due to that, annually more than 400,000 or more than 4 lakh people, they are dying just because of the bite of the infected female anopheles. Basically, guys, we all should understand that malaria is caused by Plasmodium. It is a type of protozoa. Those who have studied the basic biology, they must be aware that protozoa, they are the primitive class of the organisms, unicellular organisms, okay? And Plasmodium is one of them, which is the reason behind the malaria. There are various types of it, but most common, that is the Plasmodium malariae, okay? Plasmodium vivax and Plasmodium falciparum, these are also there. But as compared to malariae, okay, malariae, the vivax and falciparum, okay, these are not as common as Plasmodium malariae. Okay, so that means what? That means there are various you can say types, various subtypes of the malaria. Hello Priyanshu, hello Tanu, how are you guys? So make sure that guys, those who have joined, भाई बिना कहे ही फटाफट से आप लोग इसको शेयर कर दीजिए अपने सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स पर, सोशल मीडिया, टेलीग्राम पर हैं आप, या फिर आप किसी भी मतलब सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म पर हैं. सो मेक श्योर दैट यू आर शेयरिंग दिस. ऑलराइट, ओके. सो guys, one more thing that I'd like to tell you, that malaria is a disease. Okay, it is a disease which is in the requirement of, you can say, care. It is a requirement of the care, or it is in the requirement of the prevention. Like if you are preventing this to happen, it is the best cure as of now, because there is no permanent vaccination, as I told you, right? So therefore, the USA and Zambia, okay, Zambia is an African country, okay, earlier it was called Rhodesia, okay, so it was a part of Rhodesia in fact. So USA and Zambia, okay, along with some other countries, not India, okay, not India, they also actually forwarded a resolution to accelerate the efforts to end malaria. So under that resolution, what are the redefined global targets under the Global Technical Strategy for Malaria 2016-2030? तो भाई इससे क्वेश्चन कैसे आ सकते हैं, that I will tell you towards the end of the class. All right, so stay with me and let us learn further. So what are the global targets? First, reducing malaria case incidence and malaria mortality rate by at least 90%. Eliminating malaria in at least 35 countries. Preventing a resurgence of malaria in all the countries that are malaria free. Okay, that are malaria free. And these three are the main targets which are redefined under the updated strategy program to deal on a long-term basis from 2016 to 2030. That is a duration of 15 years. So within the 15 years, all these things are to be achieved as the part of global target under this global technical strategy for malaria. All right. Now, what is World Health Assembly? So I think in the first page itself, some of you might have this question in mind, that what is World Health Assembly, about which I'm talking. So guys, World Health Assembly is basically the decision-making governing body. It is the governing body of WHO. Governing body of WHO. Like we have the General Assembly of the UN, that is the main decision-making body of the United Nations. So similarly, we have the World Health Assembly, that is the main decision-making body of the WHO. Okay, and we all know that WHO is a specialized agency under the United Nations system. Okay, so currently how many members are there? 194 members are there. Recently, you might have seen that last year, or in 2020, during the breakout of the COVID-19 pandemic, the USA had withdrawn from the WHO under the leadership of Donald Trump. However, it has resumed the position once again. All right. So this assembly is attended by the delegations from all WHO member states, and it focuses on the specific health agenda prepared by the board. So it is held annually. हर साल जो है इसकी असेंबली जो है ऑर्गेनाइज की जाती है. कहां पर? At the headquarters of WHO. And where is the headquarters of WHO located? Located at Geneva in the Switzerland. Okay. Now let us see that how can the question be asked from this? Which type of question can be asked? So one question can be like, Let's suppose consider the following statements. Okay, consider the following statements. Statement number 1, that will be like the World Health Assembly is the main governing body of WHO which is organized annually. Second statement says that the World Health Assembly of WHO or World Health Assembly of 2020 was organized at Paris, where it drafted a new policy resolution on malaria. So which of these two statements are correct? Okay, सही कौन सा है ये बताना है. So if you have got 4 choices like A, B, C and D, so A says that only 1 is correct, B says that only 2 is correct, C says that both are correct, and D goes for none. So this is the type of question you can expect from this particular topic. Okay, so we all should mark that World Health Assembly is the main governing body or the main decision making body of the WHO, right? That is organized annually. This is absolutely correct one. However, it was not organized at Paris, or it is not organized at different places every year. Every year the same place, that is the Geneva, Switzerland. Okay. And second question that can be from this particular page, for example, that consider the following statements regarding the global technical strategy for malaria. Statement number 1, that this strategy or this is applicable during a period of 15 years from 2015 to 2030. Achha, one more thing guys, that if it is written 2015 or 2016, all right, and you are saying, you are watching that there is no other better option, so you can choose this also. However, if it is written 2016, it is the most accurate thing. All right. Statement number 2 will say that elimination of malaria from all over the world is one of the global targets under it. It means global technical strategy for malaria. Okay. Statement number 3, that it also aims to prevent the resurgence of malaria. In those countries, or in the malaria free countries. So this is how the question, guys, 3 statements are there. Consider the following statements about the global technical strategy for malaria, right? Statement number 1, that this is applicable during a period of 15 years from 2016 to 2030. Statement number 2, it is the targeting the elimination of malaria from all over the world. Okay. Statement number 3, that it also aims to prevent the resurgence of malaria. in the malaria-free countries. So which of the statements are correct? Only 1 and 2 are correct. Only 2 and 3 are correct. Only 1 and 3 are correct. Or or say not all are correct. All are correct. So this type of options can be given to you, that 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 1 and 3, all of them. So statement number 1 is obviously correct, that 15 years target time period is given. And statement number 3 is also correct, that it aims to prevent the resurgence of malaria in the malaria-free countries. Second statement is not correct because it is not targeting the elimination of malaria from all over the world. So what is the target? It is simply targeting the elimination of malaria in at least 35 countries. All right. So guys, this is how the questions can be asked. Excuse me. So guys, thank you so much for watching that. And okay, so thank you so much for watching it, and make sure that you share this video with your friends as well. Take care guys, bye bye, and have a great day.